So press play. Oh, I forgot to press play. I guess it's not as cool if I don't do that. Although I know it's highly unlikely and inappropriate because it's the girl that I like is a mom that doesn't live in here. She lives in Elgin. But when I do talk to her on the dirtier side, it's just like it under whatever would be the proper conditions. And I did say, I'm like, it's really just because, like, you figure yourself out along the way. And I have. And if I don't end up something with the person that I like, and we just end up being friends, it is to prevent that. Because fuck that. That's number one. Number two is fuck something else. Okay? And that's factually correct enough right there. Fuck something else. The first one was right. The second one's right. We're gonna drop that now. Yeah, we're done. See, that was fast. I got this tombstone over here that's very appropriate. I've got it on its little stand. It looks like it belongs on that. I like it. I don't know if I've showed it yet. Probably not. Very happy with this. This is exactly what I can use. This is exactly what I'm going to use. This actually works perfectly for me because I did have a lot of energetic fibers going on. Every time they have the Super Bowl, I inherently imagine I have to counter some sort of sacrifice energy. So I was already working on it that way. And in regards to the Sid guy, I may have told you that when I was a kid and I had this weird typewriter shit in my room, I borrowed it from my grandma and I was doing some fucking school report and I heard it going off at night, click, 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 click. Scared the shit out of me. And then in the morning it said, Sid and Bobby killed me. And I was like, what the fuck? So for a while I did think there was like somebody that maybe got killed in the place before. But after a long stretch, I don't think so at all. And I'll tell you why. Because 2 or 3 of those instances where I had a ghost encounter actually ended up being me at a different time. I haunted myself doing a ritual to go back in time. It was for the Golden Dawn. It caused me to see myself from the closet, and then I remembered that I was running because I saw a ghost. I would have never thought it was me. So did I probably grab my own legs? Probably. I probably did. And I ran it by my stepdad when I was like, I think this is a clue. I really do. I was like, I think that this would be a clue. I mean, is that crazy? When I laid it all out for him, I explained to him what I thought and why I thought it meant, just to indicate that guy Sid as somebody that would be notable to note. How many people do you know named Sid? I don't know that many. So there. He's had a lot of work with him, a lot of business, and hopefully there will be a lot more. He's a really cool guy. He's getting old, and sometimes he's more agitated than other times. Fuck it, who gives a shit? It just makes it difficult for me to sort of land in. Sometimes it looks like he doesn't even give a fuck. He doesn't even like me, but it doesn't matter. I understand how it is being old. Anyway, so we're waiting on this to happen. I didn't know exactly when. I was less prepared than probably he was. I just knew it was at some point we were going to have to go and get something that he was giving us. It's been a couple weeks, I was waiting on it. I did not think in my mind it was going to be wherever the hell we went, which was, you know, we went to some place. So the only problem about it for me was I lost my shoes because I stepped in the mud. I broke one of my flip-flops, so I had to repair it and find all my shit. And I wasn't ready to go at all anywhere because those people came the other day and camped out and fucking stalked my whole fucking place for the whole day. That the level of just still agitated and stuff was going to be taken care of on Sunday, but that wasn't in the plans. So it took me about 15 minutes to find my basic shit, and I was in a kerfuffle, I believe they say, but it's fine. It's just life. Life is full of those things. Due to thinking this way, there was things I noticed, and it alters your ability to navigate the direction you're going. But we got to this place and it looked like a badass car graveyard. I don't know exactly the name of those cars that they were. They were all pretty similar, the same, but it looked badass. We went to the back. There was a fucking condenser or whatever the fuck we got. And then there was this. And I was looking at it, I was like, what the fuck is this? Did he do this? Is this a joke? You know, for like 3 seconds I thought the possibility of this being some sort of joke was a possible reality, but obviously it's not. But here's why I asked him for it. Because it's got my mom's birthday, and it's got the day of my parents getting married, and the day that my dad died, and tax day. So I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is useful. Chester's nobody. It said, hey, Chester, look, Chester's not real, okay? Why would they make you know what, that's a good question. I wish I had a good answer for it, but I'm actually just now first considering it. Until just 3 seconds ago also, I thought that it was made for someone. What would they make this for? A child? Oh, you better count the years. Look, as far as I know, Chester's not real, okay? Leave it at that. But Chester's gonna be real, because I'm gonna go put this grave together out there in the middle of the front, where the heart was. I'm gonna put it in the middle, and I'm going to create a energetic servitor named Chester who will guard that area of the yard. He'll be 1 part dog, 1 part deer, maybe a couple parts bobcat. I'm not entirely sure. Something like that. It's already getting on my, it's getting me very excited. I love a good thing. We've got to go we're going to tear some stuff apart and then try to go and get our money for it and pay the electric. I didn't want to be falling behind. I needed to make sure I got up and had my shoes and all that shit ready, so I am. You know what I mean? My allergies have been bothering me lately, especially my eyeballs. They've been burning. I've been having my eyes burn, and I don't know if it's something in the air at sometimes. It's annoying. It is. And then there's this. Hold on, listen to what this guy says, and this is going to be the end of my video.
Very typically, we'll constantly have this running clock.
I heard once before him talking about weed, but this time I listened a little more. And I want to say to this guy, hey, fuck you, you damn vampire goth motherfucker. Why would you think you know what your experience is gonna be the same for someone else? You the fucking, what are you, the goddamn, you the fucking sober police, the mental straightness fucking hall monitor? Who does that?
It will remind them or pressure them to do something with their short amount of time. It's innate. It's in everybody, almost everybody with an IQ
Mostly, I
do
agree.
things for like 12 hours a day that are not productive, they're usually weed smokers as well, because doing something for that long per day that does not have any fucking productive value to it whatsoever
Hey, hold no.
is going to drive that.
There's a lot of good reasons not to fucking just hammer away at life like you're some fucking machine that's got to get shit. I mean, if you want to do that, that's great. That's a good quality. But it's also not a good quality because you fucking stroke out earlier and all kinds of other things. You know? Some people just need to chill the fuck out. Some people are just lazy. And sometimes you can't tell which one is what. You know what I mean? It's a little bit obnoxious, you know, going on some damn diagnosis fucking hit piece on marijuana when you don't even smoke it. Like how do you, why would you think you would know what their experience is just because you fucking have some experience but you don't smoke? So obviously your experience ain't worth the fuck because we do smoke because we get in it feeling off of it you don't get, jerk. Take that and shove it up your ass. Yeah, I don't like that. I think he needs to shove his take up his ass. He needs to shove it straight up his fucking gothic ass. Other than that, I like what he says. He's pretty smart. He's got a good take on things. Have a nice day, y'all.